Your post got 12 likes and you're about to quit. But don't, because you're reading the wrong scorecard. By the way, 12 likes is not little. It's actually quite a bit. Here's what's happening to you. You put something real out there, right? You were so proud of it. You worked on it, and then you watch the number. 20 likes, 40 views, 3 comments, 2 of them from your mom. Actually, 1 from your mom and maybe another from your cat. And that little number whispered the worst lie in marketing. Nobody cares. You're not good at this. Stop. You've heard that in your head, right? So what do? You slow down. You post less. You start believing the metric instead of the mission. And I'm here to pull you out of that. Because I spent 25 years deciding who got on television, and I'm going to tell you the truth about numbers. I don't look at them. Nope, never did. When I was casting, and still to the extent I do right now, when I was deciding who's worth putting in front of millions of people, you know what I didn't care about? Followers, engagement, views, any of it. And if a network person tells you they care about your follower count, they don't understand how this actually works. And I question I'm not going to question. It is what it is. No follower count has ever gotten people in front of the camera, in front of the television. Here's why. Today, with enough money, anybody can buy 1 million views. I'm telling you, anybody. And it's the same as the old advertising world. Dump enough cash in and you can shove 1 million eyeballs through the door. So the number itself proves nothing, absolutely nothing. 1 million views can be completely hollow. The metric is buyable, which means the metric is meaningless. What I cared about was one thing. Are the words coming out of your mouth interesting? Is what you're saying real, specific, undeniable? Because I wasn't looking for someone who was already huge. I was looking for Mr. Beast 10 years ago when he first started, 15 years ago, before the numbers, when it was just a person saying something you couldn't ignore. And that, my friend, that could be you right now at 12 likes. So if likes and views are the wrong scoreboard, what's the right one? Your inbox. That's the receipt. Not that little heart count, but the DM that says, this is exactly what I needed today. The email from someone you've never met who says, I've been watching for months. The person at an event who walks up and says, you're the $2 bill guy. I tell everyone about you. Those are the metrics that actually move your life. And not one of them shows up as a number on the post. All right, so let me say something that I need you to hear, okay? One post seen by one person can change your entire life. And I mean that literally. One client, one partner, one person who books the call, one person who sends the referral, who opens the door, who becomes the relationship that defines your next decade. They saw that one post. It had 11 likes, but it didn't matter because the one who mattered was watching. You will almost never know which post or which person or which day, which is exactly why you cannot stop. You've got to keep showing up. So whenever your person finally needs you, you're there. Here's the trap underneath the vanity metric, and it's sneaky. The number trains you to perform for the crowd instead of speaking to the one. You start chasing what gets likes, the safe take, the trend, the thing everybody claps for, and you slowly sand off the specific, weird, real stuff that was actually going to reach your person. The metric makes you more generic in the exact moment you needed to be more you. The likes go up a little, the right person scrolls right past because you stop sounding like yourself. So worshiping the number doesn't just demoralize you. I'm telling you, it makes your content worse. So here's how you break up with the vanity metric. Pick the one. Before you post, picture one specific person you're talking to. Not my audience, one person, their problem, their kitchen table, their bad day, write to them. When you write to one, you reach the one who matters. When you write to everyone, you reach no one. Now, change what you check. Stop opening the analytics tab, open your inbox, your DMs, your comments, and read the human ones. Count the conversations, not the likes. That's the real dashboard. And yes, profile clicks and saves matter more than the likes. But a real reply matters most of all. And then commit to a number of posts, not a number of views. I will post every weekday for 90 days. That you can control. I will get 1,000 views. You don't control that. And chasing it will make you miserable and generic. You've got to control the input, and you've got to release the outcome. And here's the part that should take the weight off. The reason your stuff isn't working is almost never that it's bad. It's that you're judging a long game on a single day's number and quitting before the one person who needed you ever found you. The people you admire didn't have huge numbers on day one either. They just refused to stop posting at 12 likes. They kept feeding the machine until the right person showed up. That's the entire difference. Not talent, stamina. Now, the one thing that makes those 12 likes turn into the right person reaching out to you, saying something only you can say. Generic content with great numbers still does not convert. But specific content, even with small numbers, pulls your exact person out of the crowd. So I need you to get specific. And go to findyouronly.app. It's free. 8 questions under 8 minutes. It gives you the one thing that's undeniably yours, so that every post you make, no matter the like count, is speaking straight to the person who meant to find you. So stop worshiping the number and keep showing up for the one person, the one post that can change everything. Don't be the best. Be the only. Be the $2 bill.